Hey guys, it's Brian back at you with another video where my goal is to mentor you to a rewarding career to help you create a life you're proud of. Remember, I'm here to answer your questions. I offer free mentoring advice. Just submit your questions. Go to my website. I'll have a link on the card up there for you to do exactly that. And I'll answer your career questions, your personal life questions, whatever I can do to help you guys. Okay, I have a question today from someone who is wondering whether or not he should take the co-op program. Now, if you guys don't know what the co-op program is, this is essentially a program that is created by a college or university where they're actually bringing students into the workplace for a semester or two. That way they have real work experience before they graduate and they actually get a credit or some sort of recognition that they've completed the co-op program. So here's the question. Should I apply for the co-op program? I mean, in college or in any university. I've heard about that. Some international students are doing their co-op program in College of Canada. As I am a graduate student, should I go for it? All right, well, I have a confession to make. I will tell you right now that I actually did the co-op program when I was in college. And so my answer to this is yes, you definitely want to take advantage of this. In fact, I feel that this is a necessary thing. There are way too many students, even in this day and age, that do not take the co-op program and they come out of college. Maybe they finish the degree in 4 years, but they come out of college with essentially no experience. What that means is that they've never written a resume, they've never written up a cover letter, they've never done an interview, and they have no references. If you want to get a job in retail or something really basic, maybe you want to work at McDonald's, that hiring manager wants to see a reference. If you don't even have that, how can they hire you? I don't care what kind of degree you have. If you don't have a reference, it's going to be very difficult for you to get a job. And this is why I really recommend that you do take the effort to do co-op, make it a requirement as part of your degree so that you come out of college with that experience in hand. You can put something on your resume. And I will say that because I did that, it actually gave me the opportunity to work in a company right off the bat. Right after I graduated, they kept me on board and I was able to climb that corporate ladder. Now that said, I know that a lot of you guys watching right now may be like, oh crap, I didn't even do co-op. I haven't really written a cover letter or a resume. I need a lot of help. I've asked my professor, I've asked some co-op coordinators or career people to help me. That's fine, but at the same time, I find that their advice hasn't been that great, or it becomes very generic, becomes very cookie cutter. Number one, I'd recommend that you check out all my other videos for a lot of the tips and advice that I have on career prep. If you haven't already, download my free ebook, The Unfair Advantage. It gives a lot more detail as to what you need. And I actually created a new course session where we work live one-on-one, where I critique your resume, your cover letter, and we actually undergo a mock interview, and I'm giving you feedback in real time. It's a collaborative interaction. It's an educational one. That way, you don't have to go through the awkwardness of having your parents read your resume or your friends to do it. And I'm giving you advice from the perspective working for a CPG company. I'm actively hiring. I conduct interviews. I am looking for potential candidates all the time. So I know what I'm looking for. I'm seeing tons of resumes, cover letters. I know how to make that process efficient and how to really nail in and narrow down what I'm looking for and what I want in a candidate. I want to share this insight, this advice to you, and I want to tailor it to you. So really, this is why I created this session. It's 90 minutes, 60 minutes. We'll be talking about your cover letter, your resume. We'll go into the tips, advice, the theory, all of that, and then we'll have some time for Q&A, or we could integrate the Q&A throughout the entire process. Plus, we will do a mock interview scenario, and I will tell you how to prepare for it, how you want to deliver it, and also what ideal looks like, what an ideal interview should look like. So we'll go through all of that. If you are interested, I'll have information in the description down below, as well as a link in the card above. Guys, I hope this helps give you some ideas in terms of whether you want to do co-op. I think the answer is pretty obvious. A huge yes on my end. So I strongly encourage you to do that. And if you haven't done it or it's too late for you, it's okay. There are plenty of other options. Definitely check out my other videos, check out the resources I have. I really appreciate you watching this. If you have a question that you want me to answer, it's free advice. Go to my website, go to the submit your question page, and I'll answer those questions in a future video. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll check you guys next time.